Tale of the rabbit with long ears and a short tail. In a certain forest, there lived a fierce tiger and a ferocious wild boar. Tigers and pigs, some rely on sharp claws, while others rely on long fangs, bully all species. The animals cannot live peacefully with these two ferocious beasts. All species flock to the house to discuss how to kill the tiger and wild boar. They thought and thought, but still couldn't find a way. Suddenly the rabbit shouted loudly, "I thought of it! I thought of it!" The animals gathered around. The rabbit leaned into his ear and whispered to them. They all admired the rabbit's cleverness. The next morning, the rabbit found the tiger in a bush. The rabbit said softly into the tiger's ear, "Uncle Tiger, the wild boar keeps saying bad things and threatening you, don't you know?" As soon as the tiger heard that, he roared angrily, "What? You wild boar dare to speak ill of me and threaten me? What does it say? Choo-cha!" The rabbit pretended to be secretive. The wild boar said that the tiger had a big mouth, big teeth, a big face and was shy, only daring to bully goats and domestic pigs. The wild boar also said, if he met him, he would pierce his stomach. After that, the rabbit took a shortcut to find the wild boar. Wild boar is sleeping in a deep cave. The rabbit shook the boar awake, pretending to be scared, and said, "Uncle Pig, escape quickly. The tiger is looking for you to eat." He said he had to bite the wild boar's neck, because the wild boar only specializes in destroying noodles and corn. The wild boar howled in anger. The rabbit added, "The tiger said he had to bite your neck to see if your heart was big." Wild boars are inherently stubborn. He said nothing, immediately ran to find the tiger. The two ferocious animals met. They scolded and insulted each other terribly. Tiger said that wild boars are starving animals. When a wild boar curses a tiger, he will be eaten by the demon Briang. Each time they become more aggressive, but they are still afraid of each other. They promised to meet each other in 7 days to test their strength. During those 7 days, the tiger rolled forever on the grass hill to stay healthy. The whole grass hill was rolled over by tigers and became ragged. The tiger decided to eat pork to relieve his anger. Wild boars also roll in mud for 7 days, letting the mud apply layer after layer to their skin. The wild boar intended to break the tiger's teeth and stab the tiger with its intestines exposed so that the tiger would stop bragging. On the 7th day, the tiger and the wild boar met in a large glade along the stream. They didn't say a word to each other, just silently attacked and bit each other. The rabbit sat on a pine tree trunk, shouting loudly, causing the two animals to fight to the death. The tiger and the wild boar fought until it was dark, again all the next day. The tiger grabbed the pig many times and broke his teeth. The wild boar's body is full of wounds. Both animals, bleeding profusely, roared in anger and pain. All the wild animals were silent as they watched the two forest lords fight. The rabbit was still sitting on the pine tree trunk, shouting and cheering, making the two animals even angrier, and rushed at each other. On the 3rd day, the wild boar was crippled in one leg, and the tiger was blind in one eye. They staggered and rushed at each other for the last time. Both animals fell into the stream. They sank and did not have the strength to swim to shore anymore. While all the animals flocked to the stream to see the bodies of the two vicious animals, the rabbit suddenly saw that its tail was stuck to the trunk of a pine tree with resin. The rabbit tried to stand up and get away, but couldn't. He had to sit and think, and then come up with a plan. The rabbit waited for the elephant to come out of the forest, then shouted loudly, "Stop! This is my spring. Anyone who goes to the stream must ask permission." The elephant was stunned and surprised. A brat rabbit dared to bully a big elephant. The elephant kept going. The rabbit shouted again, "Stop! This is my spring. Anyone who goes to the stream must ask permission. If you don't ask permission, I will eat meat." The elephant was annoyed, so he stopped, grabbed the rabbit's ear, lifted it up and threw it aside. The rabbit was in pain but was happy to have escaped, so he ran into the forest. The elephant grabbed his ears so his ears grew longer. The rabbit's tail became short because a piece of the tail broke off and stuck to the trunk of a pine tree that day. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.